The summer slump. You know, I've heard about this thing on YouTube through the grapevine about how when it comes to summer, eBay sales, or whichever platform you use, just plummet. People are outside, they're at the beach, they're enjoying themselves in the outdoors. They're not really sat at home on their phones or on their computer browsing eBay looking for things to find. Now, even though July's weather was pretty terrible on the whole, I think it rained most days, my sales just plummeted. I was listing the same number of stock at most days, or at least trying to, sending out offers, promoted listings, the usual stuff. My sales just went off a cliff. So yeah, maybe the summer slump is a real thing. Maybe it's just what I'm selling. But anyway, July was still quite a good month on the whole. Had a fair number of sales, fair few no sale days, which are a bit disheartening when you're trying to bring in a little extra income, but hey, that's fine. So if you're new here, my name is Chris. I am a part-time reseller on eBay. Let me take you through what sold over the month of July. Now, as with these sort of sale videos, I won't go through everything because we'll be here for a long time. I'll go through the highlights, but I'll cover a broad spectrum of sort of values from low stuff, less than a tenner, up to whichever the best sale was. Don't think it was quite 100, but near enough three figures, so that's okay. So starting off the month, first sale, pair of Wrangler jeans. Now I paid £1 for these at the car boot sale. Wasn't quite sure how well they do based on like previous experience of selling Wranglers, but they were good size, width 38, inside leg 32. Like I said, paid £1, £20 plus postage, so a really good start. Picked up these Nike multi-court trainers at a car boot sale, paid £2. They were missing one of the bottom like rubberized sort of circles, made it very clear in the listing. I think I paid £2 for these, and they've gone for £15 plus postage. So I'd probably pick those up again. Didn't take too long to sell either. I was a bit apprehensive because this style of Nike shoe can linger around, but I think because they were sort of specifically an indoor shoe, a bit more of a niche, I made it clear that they were for like a racket sport game. Hopefully gave them a bit more merit so they sold more quickly. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I picked up a few band t-shirts from a sort of clearance guy at the car boot sale a while ago. I paid like 20 pence each, really cheap, but they were disgustingly dirty. Put them through the wash a couple of times, they came out pretty good. This is probably the best one of the lot. So this is an Evanescence, so sort of gothic rock band t-shirt. Lovely front and back graphic prints by a brand called Hot Rock, at least that's what the tag says. That's gone for £18 plus postage on the GSP over to Australia. This was a good one. So I've sold Garfield toys before. I picked them up for a couple of quid here and there, and they've gone for about 15. This one was a bit different. This was called a Stuck on You. On each of his sort of feet, he had the like window suckers, so he could stick to a car or a window or what have you. Paid 50 pence for this in a charity shop in one of the just sort of big plushy bins. That's gone for £25 plus postage, so be on the lookout. Bolo, be on the lookout for this sort of type of Garfield. I think there are different variations. He wasn't like in perfect shape, but he was pretty good. Had this up for a little while. This is a Sunspell polo shirt, size medium. This is the Sea Island cotton polo. Has 3 buttons down the sort of the front. No sort of breast pocket. I paid £5 for this, I believe, in a charity shop down in Kingsbridge, I want to say. Size mediums are not the best size, but that's one for full price, £30 plus postage. Sold this, I want to say Montane, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a quite good outdoor brand. This is a merino polyester blend outdoor t-shirts. Lovely sort of soft material, but also like moisture wicking. I want to say I paid £3 for this in a charity shop. I think I had it up for 20, which was a bit optimistic for a while. Someone offered me 15 after it had been listed for a few months. Accepted it, no problem. 3 into 15, absolutely fine. Personal one now. This is a vintage Corgi Jaguar XJ12C, so about yay big model car. I think it dates from the late 1970s, so a nice bit of age to it. One from the personal collection, so wouldn't know what I paid for it. That's gone for £10 plus postage on the GSP over to America. I think I had it up for 13, and the person sent me a lovely message saying they love to buy, but obviously the GSP costs are extortionate. What's the best you can do? I said, look, £10 is absolutely fine, and they were happy with that. So I think they paid, goodness, nearly 30 quid to get that to them, which is just crazy. But I guess if it wasn't available in the States, then they can only really source it from the UK. So they're happy, positive feedback, I'm happy, it's all good. So we're outside today, bit of a change of scenery, outside in the open. It's a lovely day, nice and warm, not raining, light winds. It'd be a crime to be in the loft today, and also it's really warm in there, hence why I'm outside. Right, let's get on with it. These were a cool find. So I found these in a local charity shop. I believe I paid a fiver. They're by a brand called Arche. I was like Arch, but Arche, and they're made in France. Arche, I'll go with Arche. Like a ballerina pump with quite a sort of grippy sole. They were sort of neoprene nylon blend, so not nice and stretchy. Just checking the laptop, they were a UK size 6, so decent size. Didn't know anything about them, but they felt like good quality, given the materials they had. Paid a fiver. £55 they've gone for, which is just mental. But Arche is a really good brand to be looking out for. I think I had them up for, how much did I have them up for? I want to say I had them up for 65. And I thought, do you know what, 5 into 55, let's not get greedy. That's fantastic. So I took the offer. But yeah, if you can find other Arche shoes, can go for 100 plus. So keep an eye out for Arche. It seems to be a sort of quite a niche but really good quality brand. Oh, do you know what? I bought these. These are some New Balance Vazzy, I think that's how you pronounce it. Trail shoes, running shoes, fantastic condition. When I picked these up, I was like, these are going to sell really quickly, and they haven't. They've taken nearly. There's a wasp there. I don't like wasps. It's gone. Right. They've taken nearly 8 months to sell. So I don't know why. I think because they're a small size, UK size 4.5, which isn't awful, but I don't know. I find, well, I've bought a lot of small sizes recently as well. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. But I find anything below a 5 can really hang around for some reason. Because there must be loads of people out there with a smaller size foot. But I guess the demand for smaller sizes doesn't marry up with the supply. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But anyway, I paid £4 for these in a charity shop. They've taken an age to sell. They were up for 20 quid plus postage. Someone offered me 16 and I just took it. Yes, please, get them gone. Done. Would I pick them up again? I would, but if it was a smaller size, I'm going to just be a little bit careful. Depends on how much they are, because I know they will sit around if they are, say, below a size 5. Sort of Musto Ladies tartan cotton shirt. Love-hate relationship with Musto. Some things sell really well, the sailing stuff, the shooting stuff. I guess the sort of sports-oriented sort of garments. The more sort of generic stuff, shirts, jumpers, hoodies, I find are a bit sticky. I believe I paid £4.50 for this one, and that's only gone for £15 plus postage, so not a great amount of profit. Didn't take too long to sell. I think it was about a month and a half, but I don't think I'll be picking up again, just because I've got other Musto things listed and there's barely any interest. So yeah, I think I'm going to avoid the more sort of just generic Musto stuff going forward. Unlock the next one. This is a pretty good find. I rarely find football shirts in charity shops. I think out of all the sort of clothing garments, football shirts are probably going to be one of the most looked for things. And because they're easily identifiable, charity shops will probably prefer to stick them on eBay or something, because I hardly ever see them. They're either swiped instantly or they've probably gone on eBay, which is, you know, that's fine. But this one somehow slipped through the net. So this is it's not vintage. It's from 2004, 2005. It's a Valencia, so a Spanish football team shirt. It's a size XL, nice big size, made by Nike. Lovely condition. I paid a fiver for that. £5. Couldn't believe it. And I think I had it up for 45 for the longest time. A couple of months, I thought this will sell fast. Nope, not really. Someone offered me, just gonna check. I think someone offered me 35. And I was like, And then I think I counted with 40. And then they came back with 37.50. And I think because it had been listed for a while, I took it. So 37.50 plus postage, off to its new home. Positive feedback received. Happy days. So yeah, it didn't do quite as well as I thought. But again, you know, ultimately, I don't want to be greedy. If somebody's going to offer me a little bit less than what I'm asking for it, I'm happy with that. We're all good. Another brand I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with is Timberland, which you might be surprised by. But Timberland, I find some things just take an age to sell. Again, I don't know why. Well, I do know why. These are, again, small size. These are a pair of Timberland ladies heeled boots. Just checking the details. Earthkeepers, the Earthkeepers range. Again, only a size 4. So they were lovely condition. I think I paid £6 for these in a charity shop. Way too much. Wouldn't pay that again. Certainly not in a size 4. they've gone for, just checking, £20 plus postage. So yeah, not great, and they took a while to sell, so I won't be picking those up again. I think really with Timberlands, again, most shoes 5 and above, unless it's something exceptional. 5 and above is fine. I think like a UK size 4 for ladies is like a size 7 for men. It's just gonna hang around forever, and a size 5 is like an 8. So again, not ideal. But hey, look, this whole thing is a learning curve. I've learned now that small sizes aren't the best thing to pick up if you want a nice sort of quick profit. And for what I'm paying, I'd rather invest it in something that's going to return a much greater profit. If it's going to take a while to sell than small size shoes. So lesson learned. It's all good. It's all good. I saw these from my mum. These are a pair of Scarpa women's Gore-Tex walking like hiking shoes. UK size 8. Yes, my mum's got quite big feet. Came with their original box. Obviously they have been used a couple of times. I don't think my mum paid much more than £70 for them, and I happened to get £70 for them, so I thought that was good. I think I had them up for 80 originally. A few offers that were like lowball, shoot them away. I think someone offered me 65. I said, would you meet at 70? And they were like, yep, that's absolutely fine. Again, no, I haven't received positive feedback. Doesn't matter. It's been more than 30 days. I'm happy. Sold some Levi's. These are a pair of Levi's 501s, but they're the premium ones. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference, but yeah, you get a few more quid. Width 32, length 32, so a fairly small size. But only paid £1 though. Paid £1 in a charity shop. They've gone for £24 plus postage. And in the same charity shop, I got this Laura Ashley 100% lamb's wool button-up cardigan. Again, paid £1. That's gone for, just going to check, £18 plus postage. So from £1. Cannot complain. Okay, so this is one of my favourite finds at the car boot sale this year, but it's sort of unexpectedly. So I think one of the last things I picked up a couple of months back, like Trader Guy had a load of PC games in a box. Now when it comes to video games, they're one of the first things to go, right? People actually ask, you got any video games, you got any video games? But I find PC games kind of slip below the radar. Look out for PC games, because some PC games can be worth decent money. Case in point, this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Popular game, I think it came out in 2005. It's got a really good cult following, and I think that helps with the price. I paid 20p for this. I got 5 PC games for £1. This is one of them, 20p. That's one for £25.50 plus postage. So from 20p, that's an incredible return. I've got a few more sales from that lot coming up, but again, don't dismiss the PC games. And with eBay, if you go onto eBay, you can scan the barcode and it'll bring up obviously what's what's listed, and you can make a decision. If it's like a £5, maybe not, but if they're listed for like 20 quid consistently, then you're gonna think, ooh, that's worth picking up, especially if it's like £1 or less. So yeah, PC games, do not overlook them. I think this is sale of the month, this next one. This is a Sony Handycam, and the exact model number is the DCR HC51E Mini DV video recorder. Yikes, that's a mouthful. I think I paid £17 for this at a car boot sale. I think the lady wanted 20, and she was being quite firm with the price. I said, would you take 17? I smiled, and she said, okay, that's fine. There's a box Sony Handycam. I knew it'd be worth more than 17 quid. There's a fly buzzing around the lens. I apologise if it's clouding the vision. Please go away, thank you. But yeah, paid 17. Wasn't sure how well it would do, but it's done pretty well. £80 plus postage, which seems to be sort of just above the going rate, which is really nice. So it came with the box, came with all the peripherals, came with 6 little mini DV tapes. That helps as well. Yeah, 80 quid plus postage, so and it didn't take too long to sell. I think it only took about 5 days to sell as well. So yeah, really happy with that profit. I am trying to buy more electricals at car boot sales, but of course with electricals you know that there's a chance they won't always work. So I'm really looking for things that are in tip-top condition, ideally with the box. I don't mind paying more if it's got the box, if I can almost, not guarantee, but there's a higher chance that it will work, rather than just buying like a loose camera in a box of crap that you think, yeah, that's not going to work at all. So yeah, experimenting with electronics is fine, but I was really happy when that sort of powered on, and yeah, it was fully functional. So get in. Remember Need for Speed? Well, I sold the sequel as well, Need for Speed Pro Street on the PC. Not quite as valuable. That's gone for £17.50 all in, but again, I paid 20p, so you know, I'm not complaining. Fantastic return. Sold a pair of Nike Air Force Ones. Nike Air Force Ones, I've got a love-hate relationship with. I can't believe I'm saying that. They're probably the most popular shoe in the UK right now. Probably. Certainly up there. Everyone seems to be wearing them. Especially like women. But I think because everyone's got a pair, there's the resale value, unless they are in immaculate condition and a good size or like a rare colourway, seems to be a bit poo. Like a plain white pair of ladies Air Force Ones, like a size 5, I struggle to get more than 20 quid for. And that's if they're like in good condition. Normally when you find them at a car boot or a charity shop, they're pretty knackered. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit careful picking those up. I've got some listed. They've been listed for yonks, but they're only like a size 4. In good condition, they're just not selling. I think because the demand is still high, but the supply is also just, it's just flooded the market. So these are, going back to the item in question, these are men's Midnight Navy, they're called, size 9, so a nice big size. Older one, I can't believe when I think they were from 2017, so a little bit of age to them. £40 plus postage, nice, and I paid 4 quid for them, so really happy with that. Another brand that I thought would do a little bit better than it has done. I mean, it's done okay, but it's taken an eternity to sell, and that is Peruvian Connection. They do sort of organic cotton type sort of knitwear. I think I paid £4 for this in a charity shop. It's gone for £28 plus postage, which is fantastic, but it's taken about half a year to sell, and I thought it would sell a bit more quickly than that. So whether I priced it too high, I don't quite know, but I still got a nice bit of profit. But I think next time, if I find it again, if I'm fortunate enough to, I might price it a little lower just to get it shifted a bit more quickly. So these swim shorts, these are Fox Head, so like sort of division of Fox Racing. They are a size width 36, so a nice big size. I paid, I think I paid £3 for these in a charity shop, £13 plus postage. So these Dune London Oxford style shoes, or are they brogues? What do they call them? No, I call them brogues. Well, they might be Oxfords, but I call them brogues. I paid, I want to say £3 at car boot sale. They've gone for £20 plus postage. I find Dune isn't the best seller, but these were in fantastic condition. That probably got the sale, to be fair. Nice size, UK size 9. Yeah, I'd probably buy them again, but I'd be very careful about the size and the condition. Look at that, like buses, another Peruvian Connection sale. So this was just a cotton blend, so it didn't really have the sort of more desirable material composition. Again, size medium. I think I paid a £5 for this in a charity shop. I've gone for £20 plus postage. Again, took an age to sell. I think I had it up for 25 for the longest time. Took an offer, 20 quid. Again, got on the GSP over to America. Saw some more Levi's. Again, pair of 501s. These are a nice big size. Width 38, length 34, I believe. Just checking. Yep, nice big size. Black, lovely condition. Paid, I tried to draw. I think I paid £6 for these, expecting just a quick turnover. And to be fair, yeah, they did. They did sell pretty quickly. Sold in a week. £23 plus postage. Sold these Blaze and the Monster Machines bundles. I picked up a load of them from the charity shop a while ago. Parted out the sort of more choicey ones, and just put the rest of them in a little bundle together. There are 6 of these, I believe. Yeah, a lot of 6. Had them up for 20 quid. Someone offered me 15. I thought that's absolutely fine. Again, taking a little while to sell. But yeah, worth looking out for. You can pick these up for sort of 50p or so at a car boot sale. Bundled really well, it seems. But yeah, not worth as much as I was hoping for, but that's fine. That is fine. This one has been around the block a little bit. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren men's like a floral sort of Hawaiian shirt, hibiscus pattern one. Size large, but it was more of a medium. And on 2 occasions it's come back, so that's really hampered the profit, given I've had to refund the postage that went out. But yeah, I made it very clear in the description, size large, but fits more like a medium. Well, they obviously didn't read to the point where it says fits more like a medium and the dimensions, because on both occasions it says doesn't fit, it's too small, it's not a large. Well, if you'd have actually read the description, you would have known that. Urgh! Annoying. Never mind. Finally sold, and I've got positive feedback, so it's all good. £40 plus postage. I think I had it up for 50 each occasion. I think it sold for 45, 43, and then 40 each time. But then again, I've wasted like almost a tenner on postage the previous occasions. So I mean, sometimes you just can't win. I mean, clothing's okay on the whole, but yeah, if it doesn't fit, then you can do nothing but accept the return and then have to pay out the postage that you spent on originally. But hey, it's part and parcel of this whole game, right? It's part and parcel. Never mind. Right, happier times. FitFlop's probably one of my favourite brands to be selling currently. FitFlop is quite a quality brand of mainly like women's sandals and FitFlops, and also some trainers. These are the FitFlop women's, called the Fino dual strap wobble board slider sandal. Again, massive mouthful. Only paid £2 for them though. Only paid £2. They've gone for £30 plus postage. Had them up for 35. Got an offer, £30. Happy with that. Absolutely happy. Nature is loving life today. Look at that. A white cabbage butterfly. Anyway, so yeah, FitFlop's really good brands to be looking out for. This was something a bit different. This is a Tomy Trains. This is called the Plarail. It's like a Shinkansen bullet train. It dates from the early 1990s. Bought it from like a house clearance person. All 3 coaches were there. Didn't know if it worked. Got it back home. Put a battery in. Worked the treats. Get in. Had it up £18. Someone offered me 15. Take it. So yeah, keep an eye out for these sort of Tomy Trains. Again, just be aware that they might not work. Battery acid and stuff like that can sort of affect them. Similar to like Trackmaster, you know, it's that sort of thing. And in fact, I think it was sort of the precursor to Trackmaster. So yeah, Trackmaster, Tomy Trains, really good thing to be looking out for, but mainly the engines and like locomotives rather than the accessories. This is a good one. So this is one from the personal collection. Again, I'm trying to thin out my diecast collection because I have far too many. This is a Hot Wheels Ferrari F50. It dates from 2008, so a little bit of age to it. On a short card, that's gone for £25 plus postage. I don't know why this one is particularly valuable. It's nothing special, it's just one that's released in the sort of normal series in 2008. But there we go, £25 plus postage. Yeah, what more can I say? What more can I say? And I think the reason why Hot Wheels Ferraris are, they can command higher prices than other brands, other like Lamborghini or whatever, is because Hot Wheels lost the license to make Ferraris, or Mattel, the mother brand, lost the license to make Ferraris in 2014, so ages ago. So they haven't made them since 2014, and yeah, they've got a bit of a cult following as a result of that. So yeah, keep an eye out for Hot Wheels Ferraris. But again, condition is everything. Scotch and Soda seems to be another brand that's fallen off a bit of a cliff. Last year, Scotch and Soda stuff was selling really well for me. This year, it's just ground to a halt. These are a pair of beige cotton chinos, good size, width 36, length 32. Paid, I think I paid £3 for these in the charity shop. They've gone for £18. Nope, sorry, £19 plus postage. Last year, I probably could have got 25 plus, but again, like all things, fashion's sort of, you know, popularities come and go. Scotch and Soda seems to have just, yeah, dropped off the edge of the cliff, unfortunately, but might still pick it up. But the sell-through rate now compared to last year is just pants, so just bear that in mind. Sold some Regatta. I can't believe I'm saying that. I sold something by Regatta. I've never bothered with Regatta before because you can get it pretty cheap new, so the resale value is pretty rubbish. But I found with sandals, like walking sandals, it's kind of buck the trend. I found it with Carrymore, I found it with Trespass, and now I found it with Regatta. So these are a pair of, they're called the Holcomb Vent walking sandals. Nice big size, UK size 11, lovely condition. They've gone for £14 plus postage, and I think I paid no more than £2 at a car boot sale. So that's pretty good. I wouldn't spend too much on them. Didn't take too long to sell. Just make sure they're a nice big size and they're in nice condition. Basically as close to new as you can get them, and then you should be able to get a nice profit with them. But if they're knackered, just don't bother, because the market is flooded with Regatta in good condition. So bear that in mind. Polo Ralph Lauren. Oh man, I've had this polo shirt for ages. Like, maybe one of the first things I picked up when I first started reselling, and I'm not even joking. So I don't know why it's taking so long to sell. It's a lovely shirt, brown, nice embroidery, size XL. It's just taken an age to sell. Although I think I had it up for 30 quid for the longest time without any offers on, and it just didn't sell. Finally gone for £22 plus postage. That seems to be the going rate for these embroidered Ralph Lauren shirts, even in a nice big size. It's okay if you can pay a fiver and get 22. That's absolutely fine. I think I paid 6 quid for it, but it kind of doesn't matter because it had it for so long. It's almost like a personal item. So yeah, I will continue to pick these up, but I've got to bear in mind that they're just not as popular as they once were. Adidas Falcon. These are a pair of women's trainers. Quite a sort of funky design. UK size 6. Paid £3 at Carby sale. And they've gone for £16 plus postage. I think I had them up for 20. Again, lingering around a little bit. Offer came in for 16. Took that straight away, no problem. Saw this Berghaus women's, is it a full zip? It is, full zip, light blue fleece, size 18, nice big size. Paid £3 for this at Carpet sale. That's gone for £15 plus postage. It was quite a basic fleece. It wasn't like a sort of Polartec or a Wind Cheetah. It literally was just a polyester full zip. So not the most desirable, but 15 quid from 3. Happy with that. Similarly, this is a pair of Brasher men's, why I say full zip trousers. Well, that's not right. Full length walking trousers. They're not the convertibles, so they are like the sort of just full length. Yeah, one size. They don't zip off basically. They're only a size 30 waist, which I tend to avoid. But again, only paid £1 for these in a charity shop. They've gone for £17 plus postage, which is absolutely fine. Have taken a while to sell, but I kind of knew that when I picked them up because they are only a width 30. So there's sort of demand for smaller sizes. You just got to appreciate that they do take longer to sell, but that's fine. Oh, another lingerer. Now, I would definitely pick this up again, even though it's taken over a year to sell. Because it's such a niche thing, there's just no demand. It's a really cool item, as you'll see in this picture, but it's such a niche thing. So this is a Grand Sport. I believe it's a Thailand football shirt. The team is called SCG. Oh, I'm going to butcher this so badly. Muang Thong United, something like that. Yeah, football shirt. What did I pay for this? Oh my god, I don't know. £3 or £4, something like that. It's gone for 35 quid plus postage, which is great. But it has taken, yeah, well over a year to sell. I think I had it for 45 initially. No solds. Had no idea how well it would sell. But yeah, it sold well in the end. But again, these things, when you buy them, you kind of know they're going to take an age to sell. If the sell-through rate just isn't there, it's either going to sell really quickly because it's like in demand, or, sorry, let me start again. If you're on eBay and you type something in and there are none listed, but lots sold, you know it's going to sell quickly. If you type something in where there are none listed and none sold, you know that it might sell really quickly if somebody really wants that, or it could hang around for ages. This was the latter. But anyway, 35 quid plus postage from 3 quid. That's fine. I'll pick it up again, even though it's taken well over a year to sell. Another one from the personal collection. This is a little Honda Civic by a brand called X Concepts. It's quite cool actually. When you would have bought it originally, it would have come with like different wheels, different spoilers. You could sort of customize it with the different parts. This was just the car, but fortunately it was complete. I don't know what I would have paid for this, 50p, something like that. But I had it in my collection. Realised that I could probably sell it, and yeah, it's gone for £12.50 plus postage. So not amazing sale, but not too bad for a sort of little 1/43-ish scale car. Sold a couple of these Peter Hahn Tasmanian short sleeve knitted jumpers. I think I paid 2 quid each for these at a garage sale of all things. Gone to the same seller. I think I had them up for 15 each, and they've basically gone for 12.50 each. Well, one went for full price. I offered the other one to the same person for 10, and they were like, yep, that's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, 12.50 each plus postage, and yeah, one bag, happy days. Right, Mountain Warehouse, not a brand I typically pick up, but Mountain Warehouse Extreme is a sort of offshoot that you should be looking out for. It's their more sort of premium outdoor line, much more sort of almost like Gore-Texy materials. Yeah, much more sort of premium feel, certainly up there with like basic Berghaus, sort of basic North Face, stuff like that. So this is a Mountain Warehouse called the Brisk 2 Sorry, that pigeon just flew really, really close to the parasol. Sorry, Mountain Warehouse Extreme Brisk 2 waterproof jacket. Nice size large. I think I paid a fiver for this at Car Boot Sale. That's gone for £31.49 plus postage. And if that price seems weird, I would have sent out a 10% offer from a £35 listing. So they accepted the offer, £31.49 plus postage. Nice. So there you go. Mountain Warehouse can sell with the right thing. This sold really quickly. I don't know if I underpriced it. This is a Garmin Gecko 201. It's basically like a walking device. So it does like altitude, like coordinates, that sort of thing. Paid £3.75, I think, in a charity shop. They hadn't tested it, they said that. But I turned it on. And basically, I think they tested it inside where it couldn't get the satellites. So I tested it out here, and it connected to the satellites no problem, and then I had all the functions, so there we go, tricks of the trade. That's gone for £25 plus postage, and it sold in a couple of hours. I was thinking, ooh, maybe I could have got a bit more, but that's kind of where solds were, so I'm happy. And again, from under £4 to £25, quick sale, not complaining. This is a bit better though. This is a pair of Evisu jeans. Now, Evisu is quite a sort of premium brand of jean. Again, small size, width 30, length 32. So, not a. Let's be honest. If I go away flat, I'm getting attacked by nature. I digress. If I found a pair of Levi's that were, say, a width 30, I wouldn't pick them up because eBay is flooded. eBay, Vinted, whatever, is flooded with Levi's that are small size, and the demand just really isn't there. But with the Evisu, I'm not leaving them behind in any size. I paid £2 for these at a Car Boot Sale. They've gone for £35.99 plus postage. I think I had them up for 40. Again, 10% offer accepted. So yeah, really good sale. You can get Evisus in a larger size or selvage. Mad money, mad money. This is a Musto men's gingham long sleeve shirt, nice big size, double XL. Paid a couple of quid for this in a charity shop. That's gone for £18 plus postage. Paul Smith shorts. These are pretty cool. I think I paid a fiver for these in a charity shop last year. Thought I'd listed them, and I hadn't. So uploaded them again. They've gone for £22 plus postage. These are cool. These are a pair of New Balance. They're called the, bear with me, Numeric 254 Quincy. Basically, they're skate shoes. I paid £3 for these at a Car Boot Sale. They've gone for £21.50 plus postage, so not a great seller, but given the condition, and they're a UK size 9, it's all pretty quickly. Happy with that profit. So these FootJoys, so these are FootJoy Aqualite golf shoes, lovely sort of black brogue style golf shoe. Men's size, where are we at? Men's size 11, so a nice big size. I paid £4 or £5 at a Car Boot Sale. They've gone for £30 plus postage. I don't know what that is. Some noisy lorry, never mind. Sold a couple of bundles of Hot Wheels cars. Like I said, trying to thin down the collection. I sold a lot of 9 historic and modern racing cars and a lot of 10 Japanese cars. Same buyer, £22.50 each plus postage. That's a nice big box of cars off to its new home. Sold some supercars. These are the 2750 CO2U leopard print canvas shoes, UK size 6. Paid £3 for these, I believe, at Car Boot Sale. £20 plus postage. Another car from the collection. This is a vintage Polysteel. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Polysteel. They're an Italian brand. This is a Renault Alpine 1600S, little sort of 124, I think 125 actually, scale rally car. Metal on metal, lovely model. I really liked it, but I just don't have anywhere to store it or like display it, so let it go. £20 plus postage. Happy. Sold these Converse. These are a pair of Converse I haven't sold before. I thought I'd give them a go, and actually they sold pretty well. So these are a pair of Converse Cons Tray men's canvas low top trainers. Not Chuck Taylors, they're like a different sort of type of Converse. Again, UK size 11, they're nice size. Had a few marks on the front, but gave them a good scrub. They came out pretty well. I paid, what did I pay for these? Maybe £3 or £4 at a Car Boot Sale. £18 plus postage, and they sold really quickly. So yeah, I think if I can get them again in like a nicer condition, I'll push more. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy to sort of like find a baseline for those. Sold them Dr. Martens. In fact, I think this is my first Dr. Martens sale. I've got others listed. this is the first thing that's sold. So these are the 1561, I have to look that up, brown leather Oxford shoes, UK size 10. They were a bit creased when I bought them, but the soles weren't too bad. Had a little rip in the back, but nothing worth worrying about. Really heavy, really nice quality chunky shoe, and made in England, which is crucial with Doc Martens. I would never pick up a made in Thailand, or is it Bangladesh, one of the others, because the quality is awful. Just avoid those. But yeah, paid a fiver, £34 plus postage. I think I had them up for 40, and someone offered me 34, and I think I was in a generous mood, so I took it. So yeah, happy with that. Definitely be looking out for those again. They're Doc Martens, they're made in England, can't go wrong. So an All Saints jumper, picked this up for, I want to say a fiver from a charity shop. Not really the sort of season for jumpers, but they're still on there, they're sort of ticking over. This is gone for £21 plus postage, only a size medium as well. I think that hampered the price a little bit and the time it took to sell. Still happy though, £521 plus postage. So I sold 2 England shirts. Now, I originally listed these, was it last year the World Cup was on? It must have been, 2022. Yeah, it was the last men's tournament I listed them. But I listed them too late. So by the time I listed them, the market was flooded and they basically just didn't sell. So I listed them again because I thought I just want to get them on there, at least they're visible to people. We've got a, just check in, so it's a 2004-2006 shirt, away, so a red one, size XL, and a 2008-2010 size XXL, again, red away shirt. Both by Umbro, both good condition. I want to say I paid a fiver each for them at various points, both up for £23 plus postage, and they sold to the same person the same day. So I was like, that I didn't expect. Should I push more? Potentially, but I'm just happy they're gone, to be honest. I will be picking up more England shirts, but I'm just going to bear in mind that perhaps listing them before a tournament isn't the best idea, because that's when everyone lists them. So I'd rather list them outside of a tournament and maybe get less of a price but they actually sell, than trying to sell them during a tournament and they just don't sell at all. So that's my logic going forward. I know we are having the Women's World Cup currently, so I don't know if they would have corresponded with that. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, they sold full price, £46 plus postage. Happy days. And finally, whew, long video, I do apologise. Finally, remember those PC games I sold? Well, I sold the other one. This is Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, but it came with an expansion pack, which is called Yuri's Revenge Mission. I don't know, it's a strategy game, it's a PC strategy game. Again, this would have been 20 pence from this sort of trader. That's gone for £28 plus postage. So I've invested 60p and I've made, what was it, 25.50, sorry, 17.50 and 28. So what's that? 25, 17, what's that? Hang on, maths. PC games, people. Do not dismiss PC games. And on that note, we're done. Bloody hell. You know I was saying how July wasn't that good? July's actually been pretty good. So I don't know what I was telling myself before, but it was wrong. It was wrong. So that's that. Yeah, currently sort of partway through August. Sales are going okay. I am putting more effort into sales. I'm trying to list more things, trying to do more self-similars, that sort of thing, sending out more offers, trying to just keep the ball rolling, because the ball can stop very quickly and I find it's quite hard to get going again. So I'll persevere, hopefully keep the sales consistent-ish, and yeah, hopefully you'll have a bumper August sales video to look forward to in about a month's time. So anyway, if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you'd like to. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, it really helps me out. And until next time, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.